Hey family, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys had a beautiful day, and hopefully you showed up for yourself today, because if you can't show up for you, you can't possibly have the capacity to show up for somebody else. But I heard your monster had or has a monster. I feel like this message is specifically for somebody that could be trying to wrap their head around why something happened to them or why somebody did something to them. Okay, this could be someone that's very significant in your life or insignificant. Take it how it resonates. I was heavily, and this is going to be kind of a triggering message. Okay, so bear with me. All right, and take it how it resonates. Welcome to the Portal of Alignment. My name is Shay. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And to all the people that return for more messages and more love, shout out to you. And I thank you for your support wholeheartedly. Thank you for all y'all likes, comments, shares, subscriptions. Thank you for the beautiful thoughts, even if you don't leave a comment. Thank you for the beautiful comments. Thank you for everything. And thank you to my haters too, because y'all helping me pay my bills, and I appreciate that. Listen, I'm of the light, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a little petty too sometimes, okay? But let's get right into it. And I'm really trying to kind of lighten the mood, even though this message may be a little heavy. It may put you back in the place that you were trying to run away from. But the beauty about situations and the beauty about existing is that we came here to fill out emotions. We came here to feel feelings. We came here on this course to learn lessons through everything. Your monster had a monster, which means that whatever a person put you through, they were internally put through something as well. Okay? And I'm not here to tell you or justify something that a person did to you. But what I'm saying is, you are the one that have to carry that pain. You are the one that has to carry that weight. You are the one that's deciding to allow that energy that was transferred to you to stick with you. Okay? It's time for you to let something go. Okay, there's something here that you went through that you may be blaming yourself for, but it was really the result of what somebody else did. But have you ever sat back and thought like, I wonder if somebody did that to them? Why are they in the mind frame that they in? Why are they in the position that they in, that they feel credible or felt like it was right, or allow their thoughts to take over to do this to me? Okay, I could definitely be picking up on the situation in regards to taking advantage of during sex. Okay, I don't want to say the word, but man, fuck it. We gonna be real over here. I'm getting this energy of like molestation, rape. Okay, and it could have even been from the same sex. Okay, and it did something to you. Okay, this could have happened very, very young. I'm also picking up on some type of parental figure. The way they talk, the way they move, the way they act towards you. It's like you just can't understand it. You don't understand why. Why is this happening? It's like you're trying to wrap your head around the why. And spirit is trying to get you to understand that the why is because it happened to them, whether you know that or not. The only way that a person could carry out such energy is if something or someone, this could even be like in the bloodline, because I'm picking up something in regards to incest as well. Okay, but something here, your blood remembers, your muscles remember, your DNA remembers. You know how they be saying that it was genetic, like diabetes is genetic. Something in regards to genetics is genetic because your parents' blood remembers something. And when they created you, that remembrance stuck with you. Okay, I'm getting back. I'm picking up on the womb space. Okay, that's why it's important for us to clear it out before we have kids, or even after. You know what I'm saying? Reprogramming is very significant. But your monster had a monster, and like I said, this is not giving them an excuse for what they did, but it's shining light on the reality of the situation. Okay, so let's just get right into the cards. Again, thank you all for y'all love. I really appreciate y'all. I love y'all for real. Okay, your first card out, you got the Death card. And that's so synchronistic. Something here needs to be transmuted. Okay, everything that we've been through, it was an effort to teach us something. Okay, it's something that our souls asked to experience. If you believe in spiritual contracts, reincarnation, soul ties and stuff like that, then you know to a certain degree what you came here and experienced is something that you asked for, to fill it out so that way you can ascend in some way. Okay, so you also have to keep that in mind as well. But I want to focus this energy around forgiveness. Forgiving yourself for feeling like something is your fault when it was never your fault. Forgiving yourself for something, or it's like forgiving the energy that you've been holding on to that you got to let go. Okay, it's time to transmute something, because after this, I'm just getting like an abundance of information, or I'm just getting this. I'm seeing somebody be stuck, curled, balled up. It's giving me the 5 of Pentacles that's in this deck, and it's so funny that I flipped this over on the Heart of Swords. Sword in the heart. I'm seeing someone being stabbed in the chest. That could be very significant. Or something here felt as if like it stabbed you in the chest, and I feel like this is significant because it's not just what they did, it's who did it. I feel like I'm not perfect, right? I done been through shit too, with people that I love, people that I don't know, people that I don't love. And in order for me to allow that energy to be lifted, I had to let go of the pain associated with it. And that's not, it's easier said than done. It don't happen overnight. But what helped me is the fact that, damn, what did that person go through for them to feel like it was okay to do that? You know what I'm saying? I was in my car, I was driving, right? And I was thinking about a message that I did yesterday. Look, growth at the bottom of the deck. It's about expanding, okay, your consciousness, expanding your awareness when it comes to certain things and why they happen. You know what I'm saying? And the more you expand, the more you're able to accept a different perspective. What the fuck was that? Am I tripping, or did I just... Okay. The more you expand your consciousness, so distractions could be very significant, but the more you expand your mind as to why certain things go down, the more you're able to accept and forgive. Okay, but yeah, I was thinking back to something that I channeled yesterday when I was like, you know what I'm saying? The reason why I still move the way I move. I'm sweet, I'm nice to people. Despite their different, like, despite, okay, I was using the example of a boss at work or whatever like that. And long story short, the reason why I was able to get over the hurdle that person put in front of me is because I realized that hurdles is all they know. And it's a cycle that they need to break themselves out of. It had nothing to do with me. The way they act, it wasn't just me. It's not like I was the only target. But I feel like that person walks with a target on their back every day. They got their own responsibilities and their own pain. And instead of them expressing it or transmuting the energy, they carry that energy with them, and then they transfer it to everybody else, because in the back of their mind, subconsciously, somebody did it to me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not strong enough, and this is why people tend to take kindness for weakness. Okay, especially when you on a journey of becoming whole, especially when you... Let's just move forward. Okay, yeah, I just saw empathy here. It's like accepting the situation for what it is without sitting in it too long, because then you go to becoming something that you weren't meant to become. Okay, it brings down your own happiness. It adds weight to your own, Like sometimes we be carrying around weight that we can't see, but we can feel. Your thoughts even have weight. This has been scientifically proven. So imagine having all these thoughts and you wonder why you're getting certain headaches. Okay, and like I said, it's not to make excuses. It is what it is, because we've all done shit that we not proud of too. Okay, you could literally be like, you ever been through a situation where somebody did something to you and you turn around and you do that same thing to somebody else because you felt like a person got away with it, or you unconsciously did it? It's an energy. It's an energy. And I noticed when I was playing back my videos, and I noticed I'm always talking with my hands. It's so crazy. But yeah, that's really the point that I was trying to make. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had a monster, okay? Wow. 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 I mean, should I say anything else? Like, that's the point I'm trying to make. It says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. When you hold on to pain, you only block your own abundance. You only block your own success. You only block your own transformation. I get on here and I say my experiences. I channel energy, of course. But I know from experience how free it feels to let certain things go. And for a long time, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't wrap my head around certain things. And I was just holding on to it, giving that person my power. And the moment I let it go, I freed myself, and that energy returned back to them. So I'm getting this energy of return to sender. Somebody could be saying that a lot. Okay, but it's time for you to put less judgment on yourself and infuse more love in the way you move. Okay, I'm not saying you gotta love somebody that only showed you hate, but love yourself enough to let that hate go. The part that affected you, the part that you've been carrying. And we wonder why we attract certain things. You attract what you vibrate. Oh, okay. That's what I seen, a notification. But I think I'm going to just keep it short. All right. And then move on to a next energy. Okay. Sometimes people do things to you because they hate themselves. They're imbalanced. Okay. Because something been done to them. It's like a cycle, in other words. It's a cyclical cycle. How about you break it? Okay, transmute this energy. I am learning that endings are merely new beginnings. Someone here is going through some type of transformation that's leading them to their abundance. Okay, but it's because of this energy of forgiveness. Forgive. It's almost like a child, right? If you are somebody that identifies with being a child of God, imagine you want to be forgiven for some fucked up shit you did, but you holding on and harboring resentment over somebody else, to somebody else or something else, and you're not forgiving that. You see what I'm saying? Mirror who you want to be, or I don't think I said that right. I'm hearing be your own hero. Okay, stop waiting for a quick fix. Stop expecting yourself to just be healed overnight. Stop expecting yourself to just be successful overnight. Stop putting all this pressure on yourself when you got all the time in the world. We don't only live once. That's a fucking lie. Okay, whether you believe it or not, energy don't die. So if your soul is a form of energy, but your body is dead, that's just a physical thing. Okay, why do you think we talk to our ancestors, venerate our ancestors? Why do you think, for those of you who identify with Christianity, Jesus' life, Jesus is still alive when he been dead, long gone, thousands of years ago? Because energy don't die. You got all the time in the world because time don't exist. They're just a construct us as humans put to keep up with things. Okay? And something about a birth date, I was thinking about that the other day, birthday. So if time don't exist, that means I don't really truly have a birthday for real. But then I thought about it, birth date. Birth date. A birthday. Every day is a birthday. Every day is a chance to be reborn. Every day is a chance to emerge out of darkness. But as you, with that emergence, you got wisdom behind you because of the things that you've learned within those dark spaces, in those dark places. Okay? Abundance, it's reminding me of having everything at your disposal. And I don't mean anything physical. It's reminding me of the magician, having the elements, using the elements as a source of power. Your breath is a form of the wind. And I said that specifically because I mean like power, speaking something into existence. Nature outside is a great example because nature is abundant. It wants for nothing because it knows it already is. It just depends on, I ain't even gonna say it depends on. It's just a different form. Everything is a different form of God. Okay? God is expressing herself through. I'm hearing something about thorough. Bear with me because I'm channeling right now. And I be trying to make sense of the things that I be seeing and hearing. Okay, and that speaking of, you could be somebody that channels a lot of energy. Something about your imagination is very significant. Dreams are also very significant. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. I feel like the moment that you let something go or you realize something, it's going to allow you to make room for the things that, the creative side of you. Because for some of us, we holding on to hurt and pain, and it's not allowing us to be creative. It's not allowing us to be who we want to be because of fear, because of shame, because of hurt. It's okay to feel those energies out, but we have to let them go. We have to release them and allow the universe to transmute those energies for us. Transmuting those. For example, you may be going through something, right? And you feel ashamed about it. In a sense, how about you use that shame and create? What is it that's bothering you that you can transmute that energy and create something? If you feel like you've been through some things and you want, you know, you can write a book and tell your story, and now you got a source of income. Everything that we go through is meant to not only teach us but help us. It's just in a matter of your perspective. I feel like somebody here, you've been so distracted with work. You've been so distracted with everything that's meant to distract you that you don't have time for yourself. You don't have time, or you feel like you don't have time. But anything you love, you're going to make time for. Anything you want, you're going to make time for. Do you love you? Do you want you? Do you want to be happy? Okay? And it's time for us to reevaluate what true happiness is. Is it material? Have you ever gotten something that you thought would make you happy, but it really, after a while, it just fizzled out? Gotten someone that you really thought would make you happy, but after a while, it's like we found or we ran into something else to be sad or mad about. The richest people kill themselves because they get what the world told them that they need to be happy before they actually sought out that happiness within themselves. Food for thought. Take it how it resonate. Love should trump fear. Okay, it's time for you to start looking at life on the lighter side. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. It's time for you to find purpose and persevere through the judgment. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust your guidance. It's okay, like I said, to sit in it for a while. But after a while, you got to move on. while you sit in whatever that pain is, instead of trying to beat yourself up, try to rationalize it. Okay, make sense out of it. And it's okay. It's okay. Whatever is going on, it's okay. You ain't the first person to go through it. But imagine imagine the happiness, imagine the heights you can reach once you allow that dead weight, because it's dead. Don't carry dead weight. Allow that dead weight to be exactly what it is and move on. This could definitely be in regards to some type of relationship. All right, I'm hearing something about cheating. You could have been in denial about something and then you just accept it. This could even also be in regards to like a, I'm picking up like a STD. Okay, take it how it resonates. Okay, you got patience at the bottom of the deck with worry. Okay, and with it being purple, it remind me of the mind and what I just said, how our thoughts. Worry is a form of thought. You have to think in order to be worried. Excuse me. I'm hearing free yourself of worries. Okay, yeah, I just said STD and you got health when I split the deck. It says I will honor my physical vessel as it enshrines my soul. Okay. Spirit is also leading me to say that any type of health issue that we go through is energetic. Okay, it's associated with something being off energetically. Okay, even if it was a STD, which is a bioweapon. And like I always say, anything done could be undone. And if you didn't hear me in my last transmission when I said it's herbalists out here that's curing people, bro. God gave us everything we need in order. It's like the universe knew. Something about the Amazon rainforest is very significant as well. Check out Yakai Awakening. They call him Yaki. He's really good. I know personally. But I'm gonna get out of this energy. I appreciate you guys for listening. Your monster has a monster, so it's time for you to forgive them for you. Don't do it for them. It's not about them. It's about you. It's about your happiness. It's about your self-love. It's about you not judging yourself so harshly to the point where you feel, I'm hearing icky, or it's like you don't feel comfortable in your own skin. And like I said, it's not easy, but it's possible. Anything is possible. Just like it's a possibility for bad shit to happen and everything to go wrong. It's a possibility for good things to happen and everything to go right. It's all in your perspective and how you see life. Love ya. See you later.